Let's do a bookshelf tour. The most important part of my bookshelf is actually the decorations. These are two chirimacha baskets woven in the traditional style. These are made out of cane reed. So my books are organized by topic: general linguistics and introductory things, philosophy of language, some autobiographies, and then the fun stuff. We have typology, so study of cross-linguistic patterns across the world's languages. You'll probably notice that a lot of these books are kind of older, and the reason for that is if a book is available digitally, I usually get it digitally. Down here we have morphology and prosody and discourse. I do a lot of study of the effects of discourse on grammar. And then we get into historical linguistics and language change. That's a big topic for me. Evolution of language, psycholinguistics, linguistic anthropology, and sociolinguistics. And then we get into language endangerment and language revitalization, like language documentation, like documenting languages that are endangered. We get into specific geographic regions. So we have North America. Starting in North America and heading south, we've got Alaska and the Inuit languages. We got Pacific Northwest, like Nuchanoth, California languages. We've got Algonquian. Then we get into Dene languages like Navajo. And then the US Southeast. I have a lot of books in those because I focus on languages of the US Southeast, more Southeastern languages. Then we get into Mesoamerica for a little bit, and then South America. Africa, I did some field work in East Africa, worked on some languages in Kenya. I spent a year in Kenya in undergrad, so I'm very interested in kind of African history and African linguistics. So these are general books about Africa. This is such a good book. Africa, a Biography of the Continent by John Reeder. Lots of books on Swahili. Swahili is my best second language. This is a imitation cave painting that I got from one of the Navajo consultants that we worked with for the Navajo Rosetta Stone project. More Swahili books, my master's thesis, books on Gusii, which is the language I did my fieldwork on in Kenya, Hebrew, and then some languages of Asia, and then Southeast Asia, and then the Pacific Islands. And then we get into boring Indo-European stuff, Latin for Americans. It's so dumb. It's like the Americans are dumb enough that we need special textbooks for them. And then we got more Latin stuff. Latin's another language that I speak really well, or read really well. French, I'm learning, lots of French materials. Spanish, I know very well. And then we get into English and then the history of English. And this bottle is from my first degree black belt test. It's got the names of the senseis who tested me. And I almost forgot, this is my stack of books that are waiting to be read. Some of these I might actually buy on Kindle. There's my Kindle, by the way. I have the old paperweight, which I really like. My book tour, but if you really wanted to see all of the linguistics books I have, you'd have to check my Kindle, which has about 1,000 linguistics books on it. Let me know if there were any books that caught your interest, and I'd be happy to do a quick video about them.